She want the AJ, how much it costed? Like an Andre, I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that, yeah. New house in the hills, fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. Had to go on for the kill. 5+8, you know that deal.
God dang. A hunter and a dog.
My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African.
What do you say we send off the weekend with a great game of football, everybody? The stage is set. It is Sunday night primetime here on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup. It's the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And Sunday night primetime is off and running. Return starts from the goal line. He's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
And they're on 19-yard line. Here we go! Showtime! This is more!
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Pretty throwing here to start. Escapes the pocket. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to survive the killer vibe. I be the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like a
couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
First down, ball at the 36. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Get set, get set.
To the air again, Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And what will they dial up on third and short?
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. On third and short, McCaffrey. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be fourth and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a third and short stop.
And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out at about the 15-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They're now set for first and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. To throw, Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
At the 46-yard line.
Again, right side for Swift. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2. They read that screen perfectly. Interception! And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun is Purdy. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Connects on the crosser. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down.
A handoff left for Swift. He doesn't get close to breaking even on this play. Brock out of bounds well behind the line. 2nd and long coming up.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Here's the tip close. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Swift. Does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple yards.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Williams on the play action. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 17-yard line.
And you know we don't give it's like your birthday. You'll find me in the club full of mama, I got what you need. You need to do.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Short pass brought in. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
From a great throw to a nice round catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Hits him on the in route. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have 2nd down and 5. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. Bears say they got this one, and they did.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. One play action. Williams. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And now they face 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Williams. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. It's on target to Moore. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. Again, it's Williams. Finds him over the middle. Jukes one defender. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Williams again. He brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, volunteer. What is up?
Swift gets it, going left. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears pull that in front further, 13-zip. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
They're on 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Bears getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know that quarterback? He's out in Denver now, Kate. Russell Wilson, he loves to say the separation is in the preparation. And when you're facing a DB that is all over the ball and now adding a 2nd interception to his ledger today, you know this guy was prepared, did his homework, and he's gone on this field today, and he has been a difference maker.
1st down. Here's Swift. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Williams sets a pass. Dumps it off to his running back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, Williams bails out of the pocket quick. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. To throw is Williams. He set up the screen here to Swift. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 20-zip lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your 2nd read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
Get set, get set. 118, what's up? Yellow. Outside. 118. 118.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36.
Get set, get set. Final round up.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. To throw again, it's Purdy. Into the hands of Jordan Watkins. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down from the red zone. Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Cut near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Get set, get set. 118.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Williams off the play fake. Buying some time left. Now from the left, he goes deep middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears continue piling on to this lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Take it to the house. What's up?
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 26-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Get set.
Play action now. Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
4th and forever coming up.
Get set.
They're going to go. It's Purdy. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun is Purdy. Completed over the middle. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Get set.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
They're set up at the 35 now.
What's up?
Purdy on 1st down. He sends this one to the end zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers start the second half with some needed points. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Now the 49ers deciding to keep the offense on the field. They're going for two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
They want to run it across. And he isn't going to get there. First time they tried for two tonight, but it's unsuccessful.
Bears 28, 49ers 6.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick.
Recovered by
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are the most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game out.
Running behind center with Swift. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, King, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here's Swift on second down. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Williams to throw on third. Complete beyond the marker. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears trying to end this before the final quarter. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Purdy on the play action. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Get set, get set. What's up?
Purdy to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
What's up?
First down throw by Purdy. 5 finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Pretty throwing here on first. That one's cut along left sideline. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the third. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
'49ers to the line. Here comes another 2-point attempt.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point.
To the air again. Purdy. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
49ers 12.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Escapes a defender. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Swift gets it again on second down. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass with similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Out of the pistol, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And he rocks the tackler. Has a hole left, room to run. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears stretch their lead on the final play of the third. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
We've reached the end of the third on Sunday Night Primetime. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Niners to the line. First and 10. Play action now with Purdy. Vacates quickly left side. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Trying to hit his fullback there. So second down coming up.
I love the mobility here. It starts great, escapes the pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Off the play fake. Purdy. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-six touchdown. Defense getting in on the front rock with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick-six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Santos connects down the point after. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Now he's past the 25. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers take 7 points off the deficit.
49. 49ers 19.
They're going down swinging. We see here getting ready for an onside kick. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Staying grounded with Swift. Into the second level past the 30. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears continue adding to an insurmountable lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears continue adding on to that lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Caught, nice gain left side. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Again, it's Brock Purdy.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Get set.
From the red zone now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers cut into the lead by another point.
56. 49ers 26.
Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Volunteer. Put it to the line.
On the give, it's Swift. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
38-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Going one again with Swift. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Blue. Ready to run.
Hand off running right. Here's Swift. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
That's right. Ready to run.
This is Swift, and he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Niners' 16-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Bears started celebrating this win a while ago. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They run with Swift. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Santos' kick is good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He loses it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? 1st and goal to begin this one. They'll run now with Swift. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13. Back to Swift. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. No gain on 2nd and long, and it leaves them behind the chains on 3rd. So the Bears take this one on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all it's taking
even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve is. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could see in the shade. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just like a writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Come on.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road.